Dear students, welcome back to the English classes of 8th standard, St. Thomas School, Pochara, Adilabad district, Telangana, India. Today, we are continuing with the unit number 2, and we have the first part reading, Oliver asks for more. And we explained the chapter, and also I sent you all the questions and answers to your WhatsApp, and some of you have sent me the answers and questions in writing. Those who are not completed, please write down and send to me in my WhatsApp. Okay, I think that you know my number, no? If you don't know, I will be writing, if you do not know, I will be writing my number today in my video. Please note down and send it to me, because only few are responding, others are not at all doing the homework, so it will be a serious problem later. So finish your homework now itself. Now I would request you to open page number 22 here in your book, English book. Yeah, there we are going to deal with two things today. One is question tag, another one is yes or no questions. So we have here yes or no questions we are going to treat first. So look at your book, page number 22. There we read like this: "The boy is a fool," said the gentleman in the white waistcoat. As you know, the above underlined expression can be changed into a question. How do we change the above sentence statement into a question? By putting the auxiliary verb before the subject, the boy. See, which is the auxiliary verb here in the sentence? Auxiliary verb is. Can you see here? Is the auxiliary verb here. So how can we make this statement? How can we make this statement into a question? Just let us read the rule here. Just looking at the book once more. By putting the auxiliary verb before the subject. So which is auxiliary verb? Here. That auxiliary verb is put before the noun, the subject, not the boy. Is the boy a fool? Then you have to add one question mark. So it has become an yes or no question. Answer here: is the boy a fool? So answer will be yes, or you can say no. So that's the question we are forming from a statement. Okay. Now let us look at the book again for reading the other examples here. Just look at there and let us read together. Number 1. I understood that he asked for more. How to make the question now? Adding do, because there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence, and we have to add do. Do I understand that he asked for more? 2. Oliver asked for more. How to make the question? Adding does. Does Oliver ask for more? 3. The boy took their places. Does the boy take their places? So when we added did, that took became take, because in a sentence we cannot use two negatives or simple past forms to form a single sentence. So we have put here like did the boy take their places. And finally said, these sentences are changed into questions by placing do, does and did. Which are the verses? Do, does and did. Now, looking at this explanation here, you have to do the exercise here. Change the following statements into yes or no questions. So please look at here and we are going to do it together. Now let us write them together. As I said, Oliver was frightened at the sight of so many gentlemen. So look at there. That word was, that is an auxiliary verb, is added to the place. It is placed in the beginning of the sentence and formed an yes or no question. Was Oliver frightened at the sight of so many gentlemen? Then the second one, you are an orphan. This added there. R is put before the sentence, placed at the beginning of the sentence. Are you an orphan? Now coming to the next page, we have you say your prayers every night. You say your prayers every night. So that is a statement. So how can we make it into a question? Or you can say yes or no question. Do you say your prayers every night? Do you say? So do is added there. There is no specific auxiliary verb there. So we add do because it is with a second person singular. Suppose it is third person singular, what you have to add? For example, he, you have to add what? Does. Next one for you will pick Oakum tomorrow morning. So that will is added at the beginning of the sentence. Will you pick Oakum tomorrow morning? So like that it is made a yes or no question. You'll remember that question mark in the at the end of the sentence. Mr. Bumble rushed in the room. So it says something past tense, no? So instead of do, we have to write what? Did. Suppose it is past present tense, you have to add what? Do. But here it is not present tense, it is past tense, simple past, no? So did Mr. Bumble rush into the room? Then the sixth one, they can devour the big boar. Can they devour the big boar? So can is there, that is also helping verb. It is added at the beginning of the sentence. Boys have generally excellent appetite. Have boys generally excellent appetite? So that is asked because it is plural. No, so that's why have boys generally excellent appetite. Suppose it is only boy, suppose it is only a boy. What you have to add? You have to add only has boy, or you can has a boy generally excellent appetite. But here we have added have boys because boys is plural. No, that word is plural. That's why we have added like that. I have done it. Please copy everything in your fair note. Please copy all these things. This part also you can copy and also up to here you can do in your fair note. So by writing only you will be able to learn it. In this part especially you have to write the examples, all the examples, and also the main rule that you have to underline them. These sentences are changed into questions by placing do, does at the beginning. Such questions are called yes or no questions. So, is it clear to you? Is it clear to you? See, I will also be sending for you another video, a short video regarding yes or no questions, rules and regulations. So you can also follow that tomorrow, and after assisting this, you can watch that video. Okay, that's the thing. Have you finished? Now, my dear friends, let us read the following sentence taken from the story. Look at the book. You were brought up by the parish, weren't you? In this question, weren't you at the end is called a question tag. Question tags are used to get information or confirmation. The question tags are positive if the statements are negative. And if the statements are positive, question tags are negative. These tags are short, contracted from the questions. If the statement has an auxiliary, the tag begins with an auxiliary. In case it does not have an auxiliary, it begins with do, does, or did. Read the following dialogue to understand the usage of question tags. The weather is good today, isn't it? Vijay, indeed, Ramu. How about going out now? Hope you will join me, won't you? Vijay, I have got some important works now, I am afraid. Now let us do the homework. Read the following dialogue that took place at a party. Add suitable questions tags to complete them. I haven't met you before. Haven't I? No, I don't think so. So in that first part, haven't I? Or you can say, have not I? And second part, there, Rohit. But your name is Vani, isn't it? Then, Suma. No, it's Suma. Anyway, glad to meet you. Me too. This is Rohit. The party seems to be really lively, doesn't it? Or I can say does not it, but we have to say doesn't it, okay? Yes, definitely. We enjoy ourselves a lot on such occasions. Don't we? Yeah, we do. So dear students, regarding the question tag, we were going through that passage. So which are the things to be noted here? I have written one example here also. This is your dog, isn't it? This is your dog. That's the full stop is there. Then you have to do one comma here, and you have to ask, isn't it? That's why you have to form a question tag. So which are the rules there? The question tags are positive if the statements are negative. So let us see one example. Suppose we write here, this is not your dog. You can write, this is not your dog. So this is something negative. This is positive. If it is positive, what happens? The question tag will be negative. Suppose the statement is negative, the question tag will be positive. Then how to form that? Is it? So just write is it? This is not your dog, is it? So suppose it is negative, the question tag will be positive, and suppose the statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. Okay, so please remember that. Let us read it once more from your book. The question tags are positive if the statements are negative, and if the statements are positive, question tags are negative. So these are the very important things to remember. These tags are short, contracted from questions. Okay, it is taken from the question itself. If the statement has an auxiliary, the tags begins with an auxiliary. In case it does not have an auxiliary, it begins with do, does, or did. Now let us hear and let us read the passage below. Before that, let us see some more examples here. Okay. For example, with the do or does, how to use that. So it is very important that we learn the rule there. What is the rule there? If the statement has an auxiliary, here is an auxiliary here. Now is an auxiliary here. If the sentence has what an auxiliary like that, what you have to do? You can use that itself. Okay. The statement has an auxiliary. The text begins with an auxiliary. See. It is beginning with that auxiliary. Here also the auxiliary will be here, so we use that here. So you can write. Let us write another sentence. No, just a sentence. I am your teacher. I am your teacher. So what kind of sentence is this? This sentence is a positive statement, affirmative statement. So how will be the question tag? It will be starting with this So here you can put comma, then you write then this negative form should come. No, I'm not I. I'm not I. I'm not I. Okay, I'm not I. That's a question completed. Suppose it is negative. Alright, here negative. I am not your teacher. Then put comma. How it will come? It will be a positive. It will be positive here. Then I am not your teacher. Then how it will end up? Am I? Am I? So very clear now. Very clear to you. So doing the other exercise, surely you will be understanding them. Okay. So let us write some more examples. Could you write these examples in your notebook? Please write down all these things in your fair note. Okay. There is no exception for you. You have to send me the photo of this homework you are doing there. Those who are not written now, please pause the video and write down. Okay, now you don't like me. Another example. You don't like me. So let us write the sentence here. You don't like me. You don't like me. So this is a negative sentence, negative statement. So when it is negative, what will be the question tag? Question tag will be positive. Okay, let us write the positive question mark then. So do is here is a auxiliary verb. So do you? Do you? Do you? So very clear to you? Do you? So it is negative, question tag positive. So now we'll see something positive. Suppose it is positive. How will it be? You like me. Suppose it is like this a statement, you like me, a statement like this, how will be the question tag? It will be negative. Okay? Then what you have to say? Don't you? Don't you? Okay? Don't you? You like me, don't you? You like me, don't you? So this is very interesting. Suppose you say that is a third person singular. Third person singular. Let us say now. He does not. Okay, he does not like me. Can you see this sentence? He does not like me. So how will be the question tag? This is the do you. And does he? So not do you. Does he? Does he? So the question tag will be does he? No, because it is third person singular. He does not like me. Does he? Suppose it is negative, how will it be? Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Doesn't he? Okay, clear to you? So let us write that also. He does or he likes me. Okay, he likes me. So he likes me, statement is positive. He likes me. How will be the question tag? Does he? Doesn't he? Doesn't. D-O-E-S. Doesn't he? See, doesn't he? So my dear students, please remember, please remember the rule. Suppose the statement is positive, the question tag will be negative. Suppose the statement is negative, it is positive. Suppose it is positive, the other side is negative. Okay, negative, positive, negative, positive. That you must remember. Now the last part for the day today, that is a reading. That is in page number 24. Reading the following passage, every numbered sentence has an error. Identify and edit it. Okay. Let us read that. When Rohit was 9, his family lived in. There the word is not for, but you have to add that preposition in. A small town. His father, Raja Ravu, was a clerk in Ravu and Ravu company. So instead of where, you have to add was. Janki, Rohit's mother, was a housewife, not an housewife. An is used where? Before vowels, no? If the word is the noun word is a vowel, we use usually an, but here it is not a vowel, it's a consonant sound. A housewife. She used to be alone in the daytime when Rohit was at school and Raja Rao in his office. She wanted to have a pet. Notice, not the word is not has, but it is have. Okay. She asked Rohit's father several times a pet. She asked Rohit's father several times because several is plural, no? It is used for plural words. So that is why times, not time, for a pet. So could you write, please write down them.